A female CEO was driving her luxury car, worth millions, when it suddenly broke down on the train tracks. At that very moment, a train was approaching at full speed. Trapped by her seatbelt, the CEO was in a desperate situation. At the last second, a passing worker ran toward her without hesitation. Clenching his teeth, he used all his strength to push the vehicle, and just before the train could crash into it, he managed to pull her to safety. Still in shock, the CEO didn't even have time to thank him before the man had already left on his motorcycle. Only a broken piece from the car remained on the ground, with the words "Construction Group" written on it. The next day, the man returned to the construction site, where his co-workers anxiously surrounded him, asking about their wages. The day before, he had gone to confront the contractor about their overdue payments, but the contractor had simply dismissed him with a cold, "There's no money." The workers were furious. One, known for his short temper, even threatened to get violent. The man quickly stopped him, urging everyone to stay calm and find another solution. Just then, the contractor unexpectedly called. He asked the man to deliver some important documents from the construction site, claiming that a high-profile figure would be visiting for an inspection that day. The contractor promised that once he received the documents, he would pay the workers immediately. Naively, the man believed him. However, when he handed over the documents, the contractor's attitude completely changed. He threw a $1 bill at him and told him to leave. Refusing to back down, the man demanded the wages he and his co-workers were owed. The contractor's assistant laughed mockingly and ordered the bodyguards to forcefully remove him. Just then, a luxury car approached slowly. The man thought it was the CEO. Struggling to break free, he tried to call for help, but before he could speak, the bodyguards dragged him away again. However, the person who stepped out of the car was not the CEO but her assistant. The CEO had been busy searching for the man who had saved her life. She had even canceled her planned visit to the construction site, causing the contractor to miss his chance to impress her. Enraged, the contractor glared at the man and ordered his men to force him to kneel by a golf hole. Thinking about his co-workers, who were still waiting for their wages, the man gritted his teeth and endured the humiliation. Meanwhile, the CEO arrived at the site and immediately recognized the man's motorcycle. She started asking about his whereabouts. When she realized that the construction site she had planned to visit was the very place where he was, she didn't hesitate. She stepped on the gas and sped there at full speed. At that moment, the man was being beaten like a punching bag. His mouth was full of blood. The contractor threw a bundle of cash at his feet and told him to take the money and leave. But the man didn't want charity. He only wanted to recover his co-workers' wages. The contractor sneered, accusing him of extortion. He even spread false rumors that the man had a contagious disease and ordered his men to throw him out immediately. One of the bodyguards could no longer stand the injustice. He took the man's side, but the contractor fired him on the spot. Then, in a final act of cruelty, the contractor ordered someone to bring a bucket of water mixed with acid, saying they would disinfect the man. Just then, the CEO arrived at the scene.